All right, today we're here with Michael Brown. He is a hip hop artist. He has been doing it for not too long, but he's still trying to work at his craft. And today he's here to be interviewed. Isn't that right?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, this class that I've been taking, it's a very interesting class, and I originally took the class because I was interested in hip hop myself. Just hip hop is a big thing around the world. It just connects people in the black community and many other things too. You know that, right? Yeah. And it's very impactful. It's very impactful. So I appreciate your time and just coming here today to do this interview for my class, for my final. And yeah, let's get started with the first question. How has hip hop made an impact on the current state of the world? How do you feel that?
I feel like hip hop has I would say brought people closer together. People make rap songs about all types of things, whether they're feeling sad, feeling happy, want to do something that we maybe shouldn't talk about, or want to help the community. It could be gospel, it could be about politics. People make rap about anything. And then all cultures make rap too. Like there's London drill, like there's East African something, like there's American hip hop. Like it's different kinds of things.
Yeah, and I would totally agree with that because, like I said in the beginning of the interview, hip hop really just connects just people and everything in the world. And it's just such a big thing, just from just the way it affects people. Just it could either bring people together or divide people. And that's why I think hip hop is such an interesting topic, and it's so very interesting. Okay, for the next question, do you think hip hop should be an inclusive or exclusive genre?
I think it should be I think it should be an inclusive genre because anybody can listen to hip hop. It's not like it's a restriction on the play, or like if you play the music, like they check like your skin tone or something. Like anybody could listen to the music, so why shouldn't everybody be included?
Exactly.
Now,
yeah.
That doesn't mean that we should be changing the culture of the music. The culture should still remain the culture. Just because new people are coming doesn't mean that we should change how we make a song or how we do a beat, because that is the culture.
That is such a good point, Mr. Brown, because
just call me Michael.
Michael? All right, Michael. That's such a great point because, as you know, just throughout the history of hip hop and different artists and everything, there's different artists like Eminem. He's not a person of color, but he's still a very prominent figure in the rap and hip hop community.
Right.
And that just really shows that hip hop, it started with black people and it is derives from us, but it's something that just connects the community just all together in general. It just really brings people together, and yeah, it's just something that I definitely want to look more into and just study. It's something I definitely want to see, just how it affects people, how it brings people together, how it tears people apart. It's just a very big topic. For the next question, what does hip hop mean to you, Michael?
Hip hop is like, I don't know, it's like a tool I use in my everyday life. I wake up, I listen to music. First thing is either hip hop or R&B. It's off the bat. I don't know. It just helps me get through my day. It motivates me. It's like my shoulder to lean on.
Shoulder to lean on. I feel that. I feel that a lot. Honestly, I think hip hop means something different to everyone in some way, cause it's just when you go into the lyrics of hip hop and just how beats are created, there's different types of hip hop. There's hip hop where it's talking more about violence and gangs and drugs and all that. And there's other types of hip hop where it's more uplifting in some sense, or there's just certain different hip hop songs that they just change people in some way, or just maybe hip hop could even make someone's day better just by listening to it. And that's just another one of the great things about hip hop, just how everybody has their own interpretation of it. And it's just something that could be interpreted in so many different ways, just going along with just genres of hip hop and just artists. And it's just a really great thing. And I totally agree with your answer, Mr. Michael Brown. For the fourth question, what, in your perspective, makes a great hip hop record? Because just with hip hop records and everything, not all of them are good. Sometimes artists release records and they're just not the best. They'll just have really low ratings. Not a lot of people will listen to it, and it's just not the best, So yeah, what do you think makes a good record?
Okay. So I feel like a good hip hop record, it tells a story. Like, there's different artists who want to be hip hop, they just make pop songs. Let's keep it a buck. They just make pop songs.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a real hip hop record tells a story. It has a rhythm. It has like a flow. It's not like choppy,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. To make just records that are choppy, obviously those aren't the records that stand out the most, but just when it comes to records and just great records, like for instance, Kanye West, with one of his first albums that came out, it was a hit. A lot of people liked it. That's the album, The College Dropout.
Yeah.
It's a very great record. There's a lot of great songs on it too. And I'd say, in my opinion, that is an example of a great album because it's just a classic, Yeah, there's some controversy with Kanye West in this day of time with just the things that have been happening. But at the end of the day, he's a great artist and he's just done some great work into the hip hop community and with his albums. And when I think of a good album, I think of Kanye West first and that album, because that's just the first album that pops in my head. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Brown? Or I don't know, what album do you think of when it comes to, or maybe you might not even have one at all?
I think of Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's another really good one too.
Like, that album, it tells a story. Or Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City too.
That's another great one.
Like, they just tell stories. It's a flow. Like, each song, like, you can listen to.
Yeah, Kendrick is another great example. He's done also a lot for the great rap community. People even call him the king of the West Coast some days. I don't know if you saw it, but there's a video to Snoop Dogg kind of giving him the crown and like handing it over him. The fact that Kendrick Lamar got just recognized by Snoop Dogg, the old person that was considered the king of the West Coast, just shows that he's already done a lot, from, especially with the whole controversy with Drake and Kendrick, the whole beef. That definitely also gave him a lot of more publicity in the hip hop world and just the whole.
I mean, he's been out for a while though. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't really put out that much stuff, but when he does, it's always a top tier album.
I agree.
It's always an award-winning album. It's always a record-breaking album.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's more of like a quality over quantity thing,
100%. I fully agree with that. Quality over quantity. It takes. I know too just how much work it goes into making music and just coming up with an album. So yeah, quality over quantity. I like that. For the next question, how did you discern that hip hop was the right genre for your artistic expression?
I don't know. I feel like hip hop was the easiest way for me to explain how I feel, Like, some people are blessed to sing. Me, sometimes I'm able to hit a note, but not all the time. So sometimes I just need to explain how I feel, just like on beat, but just kind of like speaking it.
Just-
and that's what I really feel like rap is, just like talking, you know?
Yeah.
It's like having a conversation.
Just really, just all the lyrics, just all of it really,
telling the story.
ton of story, all coming from the heart and stuff. And that's how people feel the emotion behind the music too. That's the one other beautiful thing about hip hop, just the emotion that goes into it, especially just with gangster rap, for instance. They rap about everything that's just happening in their lives, how hard it was, and you could really feel that in the music. You feel like the toughness just with the beat and all that. Like G-Funk, for instance, that's also something that's also a very much type of hip hop that I also admire. For the next question, how are the Paramount figures influencing your work within the realm of hip hop? Paramount figures, I believe it means like.
Yeah, can you explain that?
Yeah, Paramount figures is like the like prominent figures in hip hop today. Like, do you have any influence from like bigger artists like with your music?
I would say I do, but it's not more. It's more of like they encourage me to do something. Like it's this artist. It's this artist Jordan Ward.
Jordan Ward.
A lot of his like music, it has like different weird sounds in it, and I feel like I could really bring that more into like my realm and use those sounds to make more music for me. You know.
Yeah, and yeah, with all artists in the world, I'm sure everybody has a form of inspiration to get them started on their feet. That's just something that kind of just happens naturally. I mean, I guess in some cases, some people just get up and start recording on their own, but most of the time, something inspires them. And that's just what makes hip hop so great. Now, Mr. Michael Brown, this has been a great interview, and I really appreciate your time, sir.
Of course.
It's been great. I appreciate you, and good luck on all the rest of your future music making. Hopefully we can hear it again later on. But that's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.